Hi, I am Victoria and I am Scorpio Big Sis here on YouTube as well as Instagram. And today we will be talking about my November favorites. Now, some of these things I have personally bought, and then some of these things are just kind of like products I have bought before but just love. So first up that I'm gonna go over is my bath products from Crystal Bar Soap. So this bath bomb, I have not used it yet. I have used their salts, their potions, their bar soaps. I have not tried the body butters, but I have like read 1,000,001 reviews of how amazing those are. I have used their bombs before, but I just think that this one is so stinking cute. I don't think you can really tell, but it's like in the shape of a little house. And then winter solstice bath salts. These two, well, actually, this bath bomb and this salt together would be fantastic because this smells like a pine forest, pretty much. It just smells so freaking good. This one, because I've already used it, this one came with a black onyx, which is a really amazing stone to use with shadow working. If you are interested in those things, if you do shadow work, and then what's in here, I think, is moss agate. Yeah, which is a really great grounding stone. Carnelian is in this one. And I actually got this for my daughter who loves gingerbread men. She just wanted one. She does use some of the products as well, within reason, just because they are, I mean, the bombs they're actually pretty good priced. I just use these for special situations, you know, like full moon, new moon, depending on if there's an eclipse, depending on, you know, if I need just like a recharge for that week, for that day, you know, I'll use those things. So that's the products. I do have a code with them, so I will link that down below. So next is the Arabella Protector tea lights. Now, I used almost every single one of these, but this is what they look like. They normally had, so some of them had black stones, which I think were black obsidian. Don't quote me. But it looks like there's Himalayan rock salt in there. There's definitely amethyst in here. But they smell like lavender and sage, which I think is on the... Yep, white sage and lavender. I use these like crazy. And I got these from Rocks with Sass. Everything I talk about today will be linked below. And which was pretty perfect because Rocks with Sass came out with, they didn't come out with, but they launched a whole entire selenite organza, I would call it, because it was just everything. Like, this is a tea light candle holder. I also have a little bowl that I like to put my jewelry in to charge it overnight. They had towers, they had everything. They had palm stones, they had them in different shapes, they had towers, they had everything. But it was perfect because these fit right in them, you know? And it just looks really pretty. So that is another one of my favorites. And also from Rocks with Sass. Now, this company is called Steadfast Flowers. They have really beautiful, just different themed herb bundles that you can burn for smoke cleansing or, you know, just to have, even as decoration, just to sit on your altar or to sit inside of a dish, you know what I mean? It's just decoration. I burn them usually, but these are just so beautiful. Like, this is the prosperity. And then this is the grounding one. This one actually came with a chunk of amethyst on it, tied together, but again, you don't have to burn them. I personally like this company. It's just a better alternative than the white sage. I don't burn white sage. I don't like to. I have bought it in the past before, but, you know, knowing just between cultural appropriation and whatnot, I just prefer not to burn that. So, then another one of my favorites is by the Moon Witch, or I cannot for the life of me remember exactly what her screen name is on, or her handle on Instagram, but this is the your manifestation journal. And if you look at it on the inside, it's just like, some of it's blank in the back, which is really nice. But then it's kind of guided. Like, it goes by step on, like, you know, 4 steps to manifest anything you want. And it just goes through that, which is so nice. I mean, some of us just can't, for the life of us, like, know what we want. And that's great that some people do have that direction, and that's fantastic. But some of us, you know, like myself, I kind of need, sometimes I'm just like, what do I want? What do I want in the world, you know? So this was, I'm going to say, like, around $30 maybe. But I will link her shop down below. She also makes the one oracle deck that I have. It is stunning. It is the most beautiful oracle deck I have seen. And then these journals. I really want to get the moon journal, just because I do work with the moon. I do work with the moon phases, and a lot of my spell work is, you know, kind of centered around those. So that, in my opinion, also works as well as this. So, and then the last thing that I have of my favorites, but before I get into, like, the just bundle of stuff that I got from a company, is the Visions in the Liminal Space deck. This deck, it will, it's definitely not a, I don't know, comfort. It's kind of, it'll kind of, like, punch you in the gut, and that's fine, you know, sometimes that's what we need. So, but I just love just the illustrations on these cards is just amazing. I'm trying to find my, like, favorite card. This is usually my go-to. Where are ya? Oh, look at that. Divine Mother. Just gorgeous. Just an amazing. Oh, that's so cool. I never noticed it, but this card is also the same as the front of the guidebook. That is so cool. Oh, man. This is my favorite card. Butterfly Dreams. Just the detail on this. I don't even know what kind of butterfly this is supposed to be. I want to say some kind of swallowtail. I know it's a swallowtail, obviously, but some kind of swallowtail. So, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Just, and it is a brutally honest, definitely was created by a fellow Scorpio, for sure. And I will link this deck also down below. And it was created by the owner of Everyday Magic, as well as the illustrator, which I do believe does also work there, which is amazing. So it's kind of what happens when a Scorpio makes a deck for you. It's going to be a hard hitter, but it'll push you. The thing is this deck definitely pushes me into a direction that I need to be pushed into, no matter what that is. You know what I mean? It'll say, like, yeah, you want to manifest all this stuff. Great. You're doing all these rituals. Cool. But, like, what else are you doing about it? Are you making moves? Are you actually follow through with these things? You know? And then last but not least is my herb haul from this company. Moon and Macabre. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But okay, so this is the Prosperity Loose Herbal Incense Blend. Let me tell you, okay? I think I was watching a video or some kind of reel on Instagram, and I'm telling you, I literally was scrolling through just because I go through, like, I'll just go to the next reel. I'll go to the next reel. I'll watch the next one. I'll just keep going because it's just addictive. And one of the videos was her mixing this. And I was like, I need to get me some of that. But I only burned this once. Oh my God. When I tell you that this, This, first of all, a little bit goes a long way. Second of all, burn it on a charcoal disc. Burn it on it. You're welcome. Burn it on a charcoal disc. You will love it. It's amazing. But I also got some hibiscus flowers. Too much of that. These are juniper berries. I got some star anise. I got some charcoal discs. You can't ever too many of those. And then I saw blue cornflower, which is, if people are gardeners, bachelor's buttons. They are just the blue. It doesn't even pick up what the vibrancy is on these. They're just beautiful. But I like to make my own incense blends sometimes, but also I use a lot of herbs in my spell work. I use them a lot in oils. I use them pretty much in so many things. Baths, sometimes I will do that. I do have videos on Instagram of me putting some of the, like, so, okay, maybe this is, okay, so at Crystal Bar, they label what is a crystal infused bath salt, okay? And they're clearly, like, you can tell when one is an herbal bath salt and one is not. This one is just two different colors. Just gorgeous. And then this one, you can see the little things in there, the herbs. Now, what I like to do with herbs in general, with the bath salts, and I've shown this on a video, is I'll take one of those, like, I don't even know what material they're called, but the sachets that people have, that people use like charm bags out of and stuff. If they're see-through, I will use those. I will put salt in them. I will put some herbs in them, and I will steep it in the bath. That way it's just less cleanup, because it is a bitch to clean up herbs out of a tub. And if you have a cranky husband like I do, who gets very upset over smells in general, he's just sensitive to them. So I try my best to keep it as scent-free as possible with the herbs, at least. Like, he doesn't care that I use this stuff. It's just the mess. He's just like, why? Why are there herbs everywhere? But, you know, it is a bitch to clean up. It is annoying. So I just like to, that's all I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you got some insight on some of these things from November, and I will see you guys later.